Communication is the key for everything. First of all, to my recollection, I don't know any civilization who stood without unity as a cornerstone. For example, if we see in medieval Europe or in Andalusia at the time of the emirs, the collapse came from the moment when the people of decision decided to agree on one thing, which was disagreement. The main problem that is going on today in the United States is social. Indeed, I don't see that people communicate anymore without the parties of the communications getting onto the defensive. Like if all what matters in the discussion was its chemistry itself and not its impact. It's very harmful for the concept of brains to be people of solutions with a resolution towards positiveness. But again, without direct communication, nobody can get onto the concrete of any topic. I want in this video to make also a point regarding the elections that were held during this off year to congratulate the newly elected officials within the 113th Congress, rather in the Senate or the House of the Representatives, such as the newly elected governors, mayors, and presidents of boroughs. Rather, where Democrats or Republicans, the point is to build the country for the best. As a Democrat, I would like to emphasize on the importance of the upcoming federal elections. We're 1 year away from the congressionals of 2014, and we are on the road to 2016. America needs to be rebuilt from the middle out, as stated by fellow members of OFA. In my video today, I would also like to open sports topics. Today, I'm gonna speak about the 2014 FIFA World Cup playoff. Only 11 teams can still the other qualified teams on to next summer's World Cup in Brazil. So the five first birds left were in Africa within the CAF third round. We have a great game in Casablanca, Morocco between Ivory Coast and Senegal. Everything is possible here. 3-1 for the Elephants. After the first leg that was played in Abidjan. Ethiopia and Nigeria, I see this game really a lot in favor of the Nigerian, that really guaranteed comfortable victory in Ethiopia. This will constitute their fifth qualification, if it is the case. For Ghana also, it's almost 1 foot in Brazil thanks to their beautiful victory 6-1 in Kumasi versus Egypt. Egypt is remaining one of the greatest soccer nations in Africa, the one that won the African Nations Cup the most, 7 titles, that has been cursed that much in order to get to the FIFA World Cup finals. Last once was in Italy in 1990. Only twice Egypt has qualified to the World Cup. Besides that one, 1934. So in my opinion, the Pharaohs will wait again 28 years before getting to the third qualification to the finals. Tunisia versus Cameroon, open game. If Tunisia creates a surprise in Cameroon and tie, for example, 1-1, it will be the Arab country that will be present the most in the FIFA World Cup finals with 5 qualifications. But until then, we will see how the feedback will be from the friends of Samuel Eto'o that have the African records of participation, 6 that can turn to 7 if they qualify by winning or by securing, of course, a game at home that will put them onto the finals, which will be only a win that will do that. Or a tie 0-0, then penalties in their favor. For the remaining games, the last one in Africa, Burkina Faso, Algeria, I see the Algerian favorite after losing only 3-2 in Burkina Faso's pitch on October. So if Algeria qualifies, it's going to be their first qualification. For the Arab birds that are still available, of course, they are the playoffs of the UEFA second round in Europe, and we have Portugal versus Sweden, the friends of Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal, third in 1966, fourth in 2006, is going to try to do its best against a very good Swedish team, vice world champion 1958. Ukraine, France, it's a big game as well. The world champions 1998 will have the second leg back home in the 19th of November, and we'll see how Les Bleus will react to this game. Then Greece versus Romania seems to be a very open game. Both teams have already played the World Cup. Romania has reached in 1994 the quarterfinals. Greece have never passed the first round. The first appearance was 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago in South Africa. And the last game of the European playoffs will be Iceland against Croatia. Again, Iceland will wish to be having their first qualification to the FIFA World Cup. It will be a great achievement for the Scandinavian side that has had marked soccer history thanks to their legend Gudjohnsen in the past, and it will be a great achievement from Croatia. We always remember it as a superpower of the ex-Yugoslavian countries, and I believe that they are favorites for this game, especially that the second leg is at home for them. Two other big teams are involved in these playoffs. Onto the AFC fifth place versus CONMEBOL fifth place. Jordan, Uruguay. I think that Uruguay, in my opinion, on paper, seems to be favorite, whereas Jordan has presented one of their best appearances in the World Cup qualifications. It will be a great achievement for them if they win to reach their first FIFA World Cup. It's gonna be very tough against the size of Luis Suarez. CONCACAF fourth place versus the Oeste winner, Mexico, New Zealand. Here also, 13 on November, first leg in Mexico, 20th of November, second leg in New Zealand. And for me, L3 seems to be the favorite for this one. So again, a lot of suspense for these games of the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. The last one, we'll see what's going to be the outcome of it. Final word, the FIFA Under-17 World Cup final in the Emirates, Mexico versus Nigeria, a classic between two teams that have already won these competitions of youth. Nigeria won it in 1985, 1993, 2007, and always in the Asian continent, respectively in China, in Japan and South Korea, now maybe in the Emirates for the fourth time. They already played three finals as well, lost in 87, 01 and 09. So Nigeria will play their seventh final. It's the side that has played the most finals, that will play the most finals. And it's ahead of Brazil that have only 6 finals played thus far. I mean, 5 finals for Brazil, sorry. For Mexico, it's going to be the third final. They already won the competition in 2005 in Peru and 2 years ago back home. So that's going to be a great game to watch, a great cracker. Thank you for listening.